right. Let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Daphne, thick-ass Daphne.
Yes, it is. Thick-ass Daphne.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Thick-ass Daphne.
Yes,
Y'all see, normally y'all be leaving requests on who I should interview next. Y'all didn't request that because y'all didn't think this could happen.
Tell them.
It happened. It most definitely happened. Yep. And if y'all wasn't gonna believe in it, I was.
I know that's right.
But yes, Daphne, how are you doing on this beautiful Monday?
I am doing great. I am blessed, highly favored. I woke up. I got all my mind, my health, and my heart, and my whole body and spirit is just feeling good. It's nice outside too. So
yes, it is.
You know how that weather make you feel. It's time to go outside.
Yes. Now people be surprised about how I will be able to handle the hot weather outside, but
I am surprised. I am thoroughly taken aback for sure.
Yes, but trust me when I say 2 years of doing interviews and pulling up the way I pull up is nothing. It's nothing. Eventually you adapt to it.
Is this like a planned thing? Is this who you are?
This is actually, I ain't gonna lie, this is who I am for the most part. But time go by, I'm gonna have to cut this shit out at some point. So I'm trying to get myself slowly into the habit of, okay, you've done this for 2 years. You can't do this for a third year. So 2026, I will officially be done with my incognito ways. I'm just practicing for right now.
Okay.
By the time it's March 27th, because then I will be able to go back live on Instagram.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But yes, this is the only time, one of the rare moments where I actually am accepting Mondays, because I hate Mondays.
Really?
Yes, you made my Monday better.
I love Mondays.
You love Mondays?
I love Tuesdays.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Tuesdays happy hours?
No, just Tuesday. I love Tuesdays.
But Tuesdays is better than
They
Mondays.
get the comment if you get that reference. Norbit. Tuesday. Oh, I love Tuesdays.
Yeah, I was thinking about Norbit for a second. I ain't no way the hell you were referring to Norbit, but I bet. Yes, but Tuesdays is better than Mondays. This Monday is going to be a Tuesday. I don't know. I'm just talking.
It's a Friday.
I bet. That's even better.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Friday for Monday, because the interview is going to drop on a Friday. I'm just letting you know that for a fact.
Okay.
But yes, Daphne, I really do appreciate you for being one of the first to step up that I can really say is a real superstar. I mean, it's other stars that came by, but people had to put me on to you back in 2020. And then when I did my homework, I was like, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna talk with her. And that's exactly what's going on. So let's get it all started. You could have been on DJU, 16, Sean Corporate Media Cartel, True Taylor Dre, anywhere else in the world, but you fuck with the way today, and I appreciate you for that.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And thank you for being able to be had, But all right, now, let's talk about it. You are from Chicago, and I'm glad that you are. But I'm not aware of what side of Chicago you're from. So break it down. What side of Chicago did you grow up in?
So I'm actually from the south suburbs. I am from Phoenix, Illinois.
Oh, Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix, Illinois. But I was one of the weekend babies, live in Phoenix in the burbs for the week. Go home on the weekends to the city, but I grew up also on the south side of Chicago. So I guess it's considered, that is Inglewood, 67th. And Bell, that area.
That is definitely, shit. You did not just say, this is an Easter egg. Hey, future me, edit this out. I'm not leaving this shit out for the world just yet. All right, but growing up from the birds in Phoenix, Illinois. I'm still using Arizona, but Phoenix, Illinois, coming in Chicago, back and forth from the city. Is there a specific reason that you was always showing up in Chicago on the weekends?
Oh yeah, because my mama lived out there. So I was, like I said, I was a weekend baby. So I stayed with my grandparents during the week. Oh, okay. And the south suburbs. And I went to school out there. I went to Thornton Township High School in Harvey. And on weekends, it's time to go home to your parents, Okay.
I
went to my mama crib, so that was that.
All right, but so you was raised by your grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. That's what's up. It's rare that I don't think it's no one I ever talked to who was raised by their grandparents for the most part. So this is a fun fact for me. I genuinely did not know that.
Yeah,
but I like that. That just goes to show how grandparents matters too.
Yes, grandparents matters. I don't know so these new age grandparents because they don't be grandparenting. They supposed to be taking them babies and teaching them some old school good traits. But
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I am concerned for this generation's grandparents because it's like we see the new age coming up, but it's like. First is where the parents at, but then it's like, damn, what about the grandparents? Do grandparents still get talked about?
Yeah, right. Do they get talked about? Do they? I mean, I got some grandparents for like they young and turned too, baby. I got a grandma Stella got her groove back. I'm back outside. You know what I mean? So if the parent the grandparents sometimes nowadays be what? 40 and 50 years old sometimes.
They
be young grandparents, so that's young. That's
a young grandma right there.
That's not old. So yeah, Granny trying to kick it. I'm outside with my people, you know what I mean? But
I do believe there is a lot more young grandparents out there. Like I interviewed a rapper who was a 35-year-old granddad. So that's
what?
Yeah, yes.
35-year-old grandfather?
Yes, grandfather. Yes.
Wow, that is different. That's a young man.
A young man.
He's young. Wow. Yes.
Kids at 15, then kids at 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, it's like as a grandfather or grandmother, you have more to like. People like how people be feeling about life and everything. But when you have kids, motivation, more.
Yeah, but you got at some point that cycle does have to be broken. I'm not saying wait till. As a woman, I ain't saying, you gotta wait till you 35 or 32 or whatever, 30 years old, or even like I said, 30, whatever, to have children. But I don't think, teen pregnancy is never good. On a male or female side, men, young guys, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, okay, yeah, you consider an adult legal in the law.
Yeah.
But mentally, you're still a child.
Agreed.
So to be popping out a baby from these young ages at 15 to that age I don't agree with it. The cycle has to stop somewhere.
I agree heavily with that part.
And with young women too. Don't be giving up your goods at this young age.
Message to the youth.
Yeah, you ain't got to give it up, girl. If that boy wants you, he gonna wait on you. If he don't wait, he ain't the one for you. So that's that.
Hey, message from thick ass Daphne to the young ladies out here. Yes. It's okay to make a fellow wait.
Yes.
Because if he loves you, he will do it.
He gonna do it. And if he can't wait, then that ain't the one for you. It's not the one for you. Stay in school. Don't have no babies. Get good grades.
Yes. Definitely the good grades. Because we don't need no more young adults. That's I don't even want to say it. But
what I mean.
But all right though. Growing up in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was best for you to live in the suburbs versus the city?
Yeah, because growing up in Phoenix, Illinois, it was like I'll say that's where you could raise a family. It was very peaceful. Even today, in 2025, it's still very peaceful. It's very calm. It's not no violence going on out there. Like, it's not like that out there. That's not the trenches. Now, I would say it's a different type of trench. You can grow up in poverty, but not, and not be in the streets type thing. That's called being like you house poor, basically. Like being on a fixed income. Older people be on a fixed income. That means they only get their retirement or their pension, whatever, once a month. So yeah, you can still be in poverty, and you got to shop at little food marts and stuff like that, and not keeping up your home and not be in the streets. Because I've met people who, which is so crazy to me, that I've met people who come from a nice neighborhood, very nice neighborhood, big old houses, parents got money, money, but they in the streets. To me, that's crazy. How you doing that? I look at my life like, no, my parents they were broke, they were poor. We were poor, but I wasn't in no streets. Why would I do that? I'm trying to get out, so I ain't gotta go turn to no streets. You know what I mean? So yes, it was a lot safer growing up in the suburbs. like growing up in the city, like going to the weekend in the city and stuff. My family lived up there. My mama and them lived up there. It was cool, but it was a little ghetto. I ain't gonna lie.
It was good. It was ghetto.
It was a little ghetto out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Break it down.
Like coming from where I'm coming from, if you see Phoenix, Illinois, you be like, oh, this is nice. It's peaceful. All people be walking their dog and whatnot. Be all a little chihuahua or something. You go to the city, it's pit bulls out there running rapid. You know what I mean? It's different. It's different though. But I would say it's like going to school in Harvey. You know, Harvey a little rough. But Harvey today, I say, is making its strides. It's making its strides and coming up and doing a lot better. But looking at the cultural differences and everything, it was crazy. Like Phoenix is like a lower middle class retirement city or village. And then city of Chicago, you know, growing up in the hood over there was like, oof. And it's lower class. Ain't no middle. This just low. You know what I mean? But it was okay. It was cool.
It made me you made me want to be in Phoenix. I gotta check it out. I've never been to Phoenix, so I actually.
It's like a retirement town. Like if you go,
town.
Yeah, it's like a retirement. Like if you go there, you gonna feel like your grandparents live there. That's how you gonna feel. Like, damn, my grandparents just like Mississippi or something. You know, like real quiet and stuff. So, yeah.
All right, bet. I'll do some homework on that. But would you say that you feel like you've connected more with the city of Chicago as you got older, because eventually you started spending more time in the city?
Yes, 100%. I love the city. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, me too.
City. Like as growing up in the birds or leaving, like I used to ditch school and stuff with me and my homegirls, and it was a whole bunch of us. We was ditching high school. We was in high school ditching. We'd take the train from Harvey Metro all the way down to downtown. And that's why I first got my love of the city, like seeing a different side of the city.
Yes,
you know what I
agree.
mean? Not just being in the hood and my mom's house. Like, oh, okay. Nah, now I get to see downtown, the Buckingham Fountain, and you know, the mall and everything out there. Like all the big stores. It used to be real fun. Like, yeah, we weren't supposed to be ditching, but if I wouldn't have ditched, I probably wouldn't have saw that side, you know. But I would have, because I was in activities in school. But so let me not say that. But it was just cool to see, like, dang, like, it's more to life than Phoenix, Illinois, you know, like, that opened up my mind, seeing just the city as a whole, you know, so that was cool.
All right, bet. So downtown Chicago showed you the beautiful side of the city.
Yes, it's still gorgeous. We just got voted number one.
Wait, we number one now?
Ain't we number one?
At first we was voted number 2 most beautiful city next to Prague, but but that was like a couple years ago. So
no, this year.
As of this year,
this year we got voted number one.
Yeah. Damn, how I ain't peeped that?
Yeah, number one. I think beautiful. No, we've been number one for the last 2 years. This year and last year, we just got voted number one. We were voted number one, so I try to keep up with that because when people be like, you know, try to come from Chicago, like it's this hood and drill. No, Chicago is a major city. Yes, it is. Chicago, New York, major cities. What else? Miami or something?
Miami's a major city.
Chicago, New York, Miami. Right.
I would say Atlanta. I want to say Atlanta too because you know everybody keep going.
Atlanta's not claimed as a major city yet, though.
What?
They have not claimed. I'm talking about what we've been claiming. Have you seen their skyline? That's not no major city skyline. We have the Sears Tower here.
Yes, we do.
New York had what's them other towers?
New York had the
twins. The twins.
Oh, Twin Towers?
Yeah, but you know, they had them. I don't know if they're still there, but they had them. That's why we were major cities, our downtowns. These are where people come from. We got people coming from Asia over here to see us. Ain't nobody coming from Asia just to go see Atlanta.
That is true.
No one's trying to see Atlanta downtown. And they ain't got, no, they ain't doing that. We just had Lollapalooza. Yes. There's
so many people that came out here.
I'm talking about from different countries. That's what make a major city. You got people coming to see a bean. Yes. It's a big old giant bean, and they from Europe. You know what I mean? We got some of the best colleges, like
yes, we like do. That. We do. Like, shout out Columbia College.
Columbia, yeah, DePaul, all these
Roosevelt.
Man, beautiful schools to go to. So
yeah, beautiful schools. Yeah, I'm glad we are able to point out the beautiful side of the city and everything. Usually when I have these talks about the city, is always talk about how it was a rough upstart. But we barely get a chance to talk about the beautiful side too. And that's why I feel like if more people understood how beautiful the city is, you understand why people keep coming down here.
Yeah, and then the vibes, like the food, the vibes, the summer.
Yes.
We too lit out here. Come on now, like, and our music, our culture.
Yes.
The drill culture music, you know what I mean?
Of course.
I play air quotes around because I just don't really know nothing too much about drill. I said I play air quotes around drill because I don't really know too much about it. I ain't into it. I don't listen to that stuff.
You know what? I don't blame you. It's really not something that a lot of people should listen to anyway, but we embraced it.
I don't listen to it. I mean, I embraced it because my city started it. You know, that's cool. But I can't relate. Personally, myself, I can't relate. You know what I mean? But I do like that song G Herbo made. Every day some new. Beefing with but life still lit. That's.
Oh, we not cuss. We haven't cussed one time. I just peeped you even say the full word. All right, man. We gonna keep it classy in this one. All right.
No, we can cuss. I just didn't know we can cuss.
Oh, I know you can.
I love cuss words.
You can do whatever. We is grown. We is grown.
Okay.
Adults here.
I didn't know if I can say cuss words.
You can cuss. I can cuss.
Every day some new shit.
Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit.
That's my shit right there. You know what I mean? But
that might be her calling right now.
Nah.
Matter of fact, are you beefing with yours?
No, I ain't beefing with my bitch. Actually, nah.
Then life is already
life been lit. Even if I was, it was still gonna be lit. But I ain't. So you know that guy. Mm-hmm. But yes, our vibe. Chicago is beautiful. It's come on now. Like the hood is still real. You know what I mean? We gotta educate ourselves. But it's 2025, so I be feeling like, come on, man. Come on, you can Google certain things. Like if you want better.
Or use AI just to get the information you want to get.
AI, Chat GPT, that's my bitch right there.
I'm scared of AI though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care. I ain't hiding nothing. They already got the phones. The FBI,
I'm not worried about the information. I'm worried about if it's gonna turn into some iRobot shit.
It might, and it might. You know, we all living in the end of days, in the time anyway. I mean, you know, so hey.
Amen.
I don't care. As long as you turn your life over to Jesus Christ, you'll be fine. For real.
You believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
Me too.
That's good. High five for that. I love Jesus. Yeah.
I love Jesus Christ, man.
For real, I do. Like, dead serious. I was a joke. Like, if you turn your life over, you will have everlasting life.
You know, as a matter of fact, let's talk about Jesus real quick. When did you devote your life to Christ?
At a young age, as a child, but I say it's a difference when you grew up in it. I grew up in church.
Me too.
So when you grew up in it, I feel like as a kid, I didn't have no choice. Like I had to go to church. Did I really want to go? I didn't not want to go, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to go to church. No, I was a kid, so I had to go.
Of course.
As an adult now, but I'm glad I did have to go because those seeds get planted in you.
Yes.
You know, young. You know, raise your child up young. Start them young. But
start them young.
Yeah, start them young. But as an adult, I just here recently actually regave my life over to Christ this year in February.
Oh, you regave your life to Christ.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah, because I strayed away. Once I went to college and everything, I tapped into, you know, the Black Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. I tapped into, you know, Islamic practice, you know, being a Muslim and stuff. I wanted to see like what fit me best. Who do I want to be?
So you experienced, in due time, you experienced different forms of religion, and then eventually you chose the one that's best suited you.
Yeah, which is this because every time anything happened in my life, I called Jesus. I ain't never called nobody else but that. So
every time you called Jesus, he came through?
Every time. So for real, like that's how I know God real. And you gotta have faith though, and you gotta really believe. Like if you don't believe in nothing, you'll fall for anything. So and that's how I was, just falling for anything, you know. Like that's what hit home with me. That's what my soul resonate with is Jesus Christ. So
yeah, and you also told the young people that the church need them too. So I feel so. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know if you were serious about that, but I'm glad you were serious about it.
Yeah.
And I do agree. The church the youth do need the church, and the church needs the youth.
We do. The church thrives off of the youth. That's how you grow the church. You know what I mean? You gotta have the little babies. You gotta have the kids and teenagers, the young adults, and you know, listen to your old heads. Listen to the mothers and the deacons and everybody that's in the church. You know, you listen to them, hear them out, because they've been through life already, and it is a lifeline out there to save your life. You know, so.
Yeah. So with that being said, like, what do you feel like? Like, first off, do you encourage Christianity for the youth?
Yes.
Now, what do you say that we as Christians should do to get the youth more motivated to being devoted to Christ? Because not a lot of
maybe not so radical, but I don't like the fact that we have gotten away from being a little radical. Because back in I know since you grew up in church, I'm sure you can attest to, like, back in the day, church ain't play that.
They did not.
They ain't play them games. You can come in church looking any type of way, skirt up here, stomach all out, doing all of this.
I agree.
Playing R&B in the church is crazy. How you play R&B in church? No, you can't do that. That's what I would like to see us get back to. Yes, you should have some decorum in the house of the Lord. You should carry yourself a certain way. You should. You should come covered up as a woman. You should come with your pants up as a man and your hat off. Yeah, you should look like something. You should act. You are representing Christ, so you should do that. You should act like that.
It's to the point where certain people, where I've literally seen pull up with a shiesty in church, and
that's crazy.
And I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? You trying to tell God you a shiesty ass nigga?
I'm talking about. When I was coming up,
No.
We was prim impressed, baby. My grandma ain't play them games. If you go to sleep at church, I used to sleep sometimes. Obviously.
Oh yeah. You sleep. You getting
I'm talking about.
Your grandma.
Well, my grandma pinched me so hard, I would sleep my mouth open too. Crazy. Just
your mouth open.
Wow.
Man.
Just you finna get whooped. My grandma looked at me, pinched me. I said. Oh, and she looked at me like, you better not cry. I'm looking like, I'm gonna sit
I would have cried.
my sad ass right here, and I say, I cry. We're going to the back. You know what's happening in this back. You finna get a whoop there, so you have to cry some more. Don't even cry. But that's what I would like to see us get back to, is having some type of decorum in church. But while I say, how do we win younger Christians over, knowing that God and Jesus Christ still love you, long as you keep trying. Like, your heart got to be pure. Like, I feel like people think it's so strict. Like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Yeah, you do got to do these things. But the Holy Spirit convicts people at where they need to be convicted at. I can't tell you my convictions, because that's where the Holy Spirit convicted me at. Your convictions may be different than mine. You know what I mean? So that's how the Holy Spirit works. So don't feel like it's a one size fit all type of thing.
Agreed.
So yeah.
And as a young man in today's times, with a life devoted to Christ in the best way I can try to be, I understand there are certain questions that might cause people to not want to get down with the movement, but I understand. So if you got any questions, this is just me instead in my head. If you got any certain questions that you might want answers to, I might have the answers, because lately I've been devoted and looking more into it. So if you want to know something, ask me, and maybe I might have the answer for you, or we can talk about it together.
Yeah.
But back to another thing about Chicago, the culture that we have today. I think what Chicago is most expressed with is the music, and that's part of where I come in. Yeah. But that's also where you come in at. You have began a career of rapping. You want to talk about that for a quick second?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Your video got took down. That shit bogus.
I'm talking about at 3.5 million views on my YouTube.
And that was your first ever song?
First song, first video, anything I ever done. And I said, wow, I didn't expect those type of numbers. Like, I really didn't. I was just happy. Like, in 3 days, they had did like 100,000 views. I was like, wow. And then that's when I knew. I said, it's going to do 1 million. I told my team, I said, it's going to do 1 million. Give it like 3 weeks. Give it a month max. It's going to do 1 million.
That's exactly what it did.
And it did. It just kept on snowballing. And I'm like, I'm sad and mad that my page got taken down. My YouTube channel got taken down. So I'm a little sad and mad about that. But that's okay. More music to come. I have been slowed up on it. I guess that just discouraged me. So I got to get back on the horse. I got to start writing again and rapping again. You know what I mean? So.
But I feel like with you, because you devoted your time and career into past hobbies, rapping should be easier to, it shouldn't be discouraged, because at the end of the day, the number's going to be there. It's going to be there because
that's
everybody's
true.
already
That's
very
true.
much aware of you, and you have a great social media presence.
Yeah.
But tell me about it. What's your main motivation and determination to be into rapping?
I love music. I like party music, fun music. So that's the main motivation. And I think it's just fun. Like, I don't know, I always like to have my hand in different pots. Like, you know, have your hands spread out. So I was like, I got the 501 platform already.
Yes, you do.
So I might as well be a rapper. Everybody be rapping. How come I can't rap?
I mean, I don't rap.
Well, you're right, but you could be a rapper if you wanted to.
Would you do a song with me?
I would do it.
Oh, okay.
I got it right here.
You know what? As a matter of fact, that's exactly what's going to happen. The Chicago wave and Daphne got some heat on the way.
No, for real. I do a song, but I feel like everyone be rapping. Like, it's okay. Have fun. Like, that's what music is. It's expression. Have fun in your music. Do you. I like to twerk. I like to dance. I like to have fun. So that's what my music is going to show. My music video got all my friends in it. I want to see all my homegirls looking good. We in our swimsuits, shaking ass, living our life. Like, yeah, live your life. So
yeah. And with that being said, what if there's a category we were to put you in as an artist? What would you want to be identified as? Like
a hip hop artist, I think. Is that like a genre?
Okay. I mean, of course it's gonna be hip hop.
But what you mean?
Okay, like when it comes down to like females, and then like at least nowadays we got female drill artists. Then we got fun female artists, and then we got sex female artists. We got
both like fun and sexy, that type of thing. Like, sex gonna always sell. Like, you know what I mean? And
yes, it will. But that's because it's human nature, and that's something that everybody does.
Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? Even men rappers in their videos, why you think they got these beautiful women in them?
Because they want to have sex with them.
That too, probably. But what I was getting at is sales.
Okay.
People want to, it's appeasing to the eye, appealing, you know what I mean? But
yeah. But would you say
that's what I would say though?
But as far as music overall, would you say that the females carry is what carries the how do I say this? Okay, I'm saying this all wrong. Would you say that a female being in a music video for males or female artists is what's going to help carry the song up to where it should go?
No, I feel like the song need to be good first and foremost.
Okay.
And that's gonna make it do naturally. You know what I mean? As long as you got you a good beat and some decent lyrics, because we in a time now your lyrics ain't even gotta be really good. They just gotta be catchy. So as long as you got a good beat and some catchy lyrics, it's a hit right there. You know what I mean? So no, that's first and foremost. And then the look and everything behind that. After you got the good beat, the lyrics that's catchy, now you got to have your look. So yeah.
Yeah. Now I do feel like nowadays people are more concerned with the image of an artist versus what the artist is actually putting out there.
Yeah, because we in 2025, so images sell. It's the internet. You gotta look like something. You gotta look like you got money. You gotta have these things going on. And if it's not about looking like you got money, it needs to be like a real fun song. Like, it's just catchy. Like, I gotta hear this song. You know what I mean? So, but I do feel like people do put a lot of time and energy into that image. Because when you're a star, you want people to look at you and be you. You know what I mean? That's what, like, oh, I want to be just like such and such. She's so raw. She this, she that. I want to be just like her type thing. You know what I mean? Or the men got to rock with you too as a woman. I'm speaking for a woman. Men got to rock with you too. It's like, okay, I can get down. Like, she talking her shit. Okay. She talking that shit. Yeah. Like, Hellcats, SRTs, that had niggas bopping their head. Because niggas can relate to Hellcats and SRTs.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? And it's also, if you do get the women shaking ass, now the women happy, now the men watching, they watch the women, they happy. That means liquor is flowing typically. We all about to have a good time. So that's how that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, with that being said, do you feel like because of how easy it is for certain songs to be played, to get notarized, that it's easy for you to, jump into the lane of rap?
Yeah, I do. And that's why I took that advantage. You know what I mean? If you have that advantage, take it. Like, if you got a platform and you was a beautiful woman, you know, you got a good numbers and everything on your platforms, why not start getting into music? Why not? You know what I mean? We can auto-tune you, baby. We can make you sound good. That ain't the problem.
Yeah.
But you do gotta have that personality. You do have to have that,
yeah.
You know, like, have fun, like that personality. You gotta be upbeat. You do gotta be upbeat. So for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what it is with you, because you're very highly attractive and you got good personality. That's why it's easy for you to grab on towards, you know.
Yeah, for sure. It's like if you're gonna be I call myself an entertainer. So if I'm gonna entertain, I'm gonna entertain. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's have fun. We're gonna do this music video. We're gonna do the song. Whatever we're doing, it's gonna be lit. It's going to be entertaining. I want to have fun doing anything that I do in my life. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now let's talk about this entertaining lane that you in.
Yeah.
You want to know my first time seeing you?
Tell me, where was it?
Are you sure you want to know? Because I'm going to be very honest here.
Give it to me.
Like it's going to be very uncut here. Okay. I'm just letting you know right now before I say it. So
okay, that's fine.
All right, you ready to know? I was young. One day I was looking up something, and I ended up seeing Daphne there.
Right.
And you want to know what Daphne was doing?
What was I doing?
You was making content with Korporate.
Oh,
yeah, I got your ass, didn't I?
Oh, okay. Look, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I got your ass.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was about to let you know.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Look, but that just goes to show where your mind at.
That's crazy.
Well, don't worry, we gonna get into the other stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about the
you got me with that. I was like,
I got you. I'm about to be saying, how the fuck you would react if I ever said that? But seriously, my first time getting my eyes on you was when you was working with Korporate.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest here. I wasn't aware of who you were. My first time, and this was my first time posting you too. Like,
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
You was inside O Block.
Oh yeah,
and
that was crazy.
You was walking Korporate to somebody else, but you ended up coming across Wani in the episode. I was posting because it's so fat. I never knew Wani was going to be acting or anything like that, so I was happy to get it.
Right.
Everybody that comes like, bro, that's Daphne. Daphne. I'm like, Daphne, y'all know? Okay, that's cool. Y'all know who Daphne is. Okay, she's in entertainment. Then it's like, nah, do your homework on Daphne.
Right.
And I did my homework. I'm like, oh, that's why y'all so happy to see her. But yeah, though, Korporate, I known you for being in the entertainment lane as far as comedy and acting, which is a beautiful thing here because not a lot of people can do that. So let's talk about it. How did you come across as getting up a Korporate for the Black Chicago Be Like series?
So before Korporate, I did some work with SkinBone.
Okay.
And you know how all the like Chicago comedians, they all like pretty cool and tight knit. You know what I mean?
I can agree.
So after I worked with SkinBone shortly after Korporate reached out, was like, you know, do you want to hop on Black Chicago Be Like? And I was like, hell yeah. Because I grew up watching Korporate in high school.
Me too.
And it was so crazy. I was like, what? I grew up watching Black Chicago Be Like, of course I want to get on there. So my role, you know, I play like this crazy cultured woman. I was crazy as hell, dog.
Yes, you busted the windows at the end of the car.
Yeah, I did bust the windows. I bust the windows at your car. I bust and you know, it wasn't acting. Like I love doing roles like that because that's who I used to be, a little crazy.
You used to be crazy?
Yeah, I used to be crazy.
So that role fitted you perfectly.
Yes, it was perfect. It was like, oh, I ain't even gotta act for it. I just be myself a little bit, my old self. So yeah, so he was cheating on me in that role. I caught him cheating.
No. Here's the thing though. In that role, he wasn't even cheating. The girl was trying to get him to cheat. But
he basically why he over at the girl crib anyway though?
I ain't gonna lie.
You cheater.
I ain't gonna lie. If I thought he was going to at first, but all he did was help that lady with her cop.
That is true, but why are you even over there helping this lady? And you supposed to be over here with me.
He was going to come back to you.
Yeah, and that's why I tracked his phone.
Yep. And he got what he deserved. But you didn't have to call Ewall either.
Yeah, but all that they kidnapped me. First of all, let's start there. Before I even busted windows at this man's car, I got kidnapped.
What did your cousin do first?
Yeah, he took that baby. But still, my cousin took that baby. I got the baby back. I helped because I got a good heart. I helped get that baby back.
You did.
They kidnapped me. That's crazy.
As a matter of fact, as corporate did.
That is crazy. Who kidnapped?
You kidnapped the girl to help you get your baby back.
I didn't kidnap. My cousin did the kidnapping. I was just watching people see. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I gave that baby back.
Yeah. But that role that you did eventually led into more and future roles with corporate, and I like that.
Yeah.
So, would you say that you got now is making a career in acting?
I would like to. Like, I would honestly go into like real acting, like doing movies and whatnot. Like, I think it's so fun and cool. Like, after I work with corporate, and I work with Rico. You know what I mean?
Yes, you got with Rico.
Rico's he's funny as ever.
Funny as
hilarious.
Funny as hell.
Hilarious. I've worked with him. I worked with Lowdown, Big Lowdown and everybody. Yeah. So I went out to Atlanta, did some work out there in Atlanta, you know what I mean, with Lou Young. Cool dude. So it's real fun. It's real cool. It opened up a lot of doors, and I definitely could see myself stepping into acting for sure. TP, Tyler Perry, holla at me.
Hey, Tyler Perry.
Holla at your girl, Tyler Perry.
Hey, Beauty in Black.
Hey,
Beauty in Black.
Stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
hey, wait away. The shot.
Yes. Come on, the shot. Cash your girl.
Hey.
That's my show, though. That's
my show. I hate that they got rid of Jada, man.
Bro,
that was.
I know.
That was my mama. Man.
I love her. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm so freaking sad about that one. Now that took me out. I hate that.
Yeah, as soon as that candle went out, I was like, no, don't tell me it's right now, man. Y'all could have waited until season 8. But
yeah.
I understand. But, shit.
I hate that. But you know how that be. She may have had, like, other opportunities, so they had to take her off the show. You know how that go, too.
Man. But, yeah, though, let's get into it. With the other form of content creators we work with, and by content creators, I mean comedians here, mm-hmm. Would you say they helped you embrace your personality side as far as comedy? Like, you express how funny you are, you know?
Yeah, yes and no. Like, I like to express different sides of myself, but I do want to explore different roles. Like, I don't want to I don't mind always being a sexy girl. That's fine. That's fun. But I feel like I want to do something a little more in depth. You know what I mean? I could still be sexy, but have some depth to my role type of thing. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so they have given me the platform and opportunity to express myself in a comedic view, but I want to do something that has like more depth to it, like I see it. So
I bet say less. I can't wait to see what else you got in store.
Yes.
Yeah, but you also ended up doing 20 versus 1.
Yeah, I did.
In that 20 versus 1, we've got to see. First off, it was more than 20 people. Let's make it clear. It was more than 20 people.
Oh, really?
You had 20 males and females there.
Oh yeah, it was a female style. Yeah.
Yeah. So that 20 versus 1. How was that experience?
20 versus 1 was real cool. It was really fun. I picked my white husband because he had good credit.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was my choice, you know. I had some guys come up on there and they were cool and all, but they just weren't really my type. Or if you were my type, your credit score wasn't good, or they weren't really working a real career, you know. It was a stud that was on there. She was fine. Shout out to that stud. Mm-hmm. But it was real fun. It was cool. That was my first one. So I rocked with that. I did. I should have did the balloon. I didn't do no balloon challenges. Now that's what I should have did.
That's what you did not do.
I know. That's what I should have done, a balloon. That would have been fun though. That would have been real cool.
Yeah. But all right. But with the 20 versus 1s, those are usually, how do you put it? Like, it's like they're serious, but they're not at the same time.
Correct.
So when you participated, that was just for entertainment purposes only.
Yes. Entertainment purpose.
Yeah, because a lot of those 20 versus ones can take you seriously.
Yeah, entertainment purpose.
That was another sign of you expressing your
comedic. You know what I mean? And it gives the people something to talk about. It gets the people going. It's provocative. Why not?
Well, as a matter of fact, probably by tonight or tomorrow before this interview drop, I'm gonna make sure I put that up. And I don't think I ever reposted that. I know I did watch it. I did watch that. And it was fun to see. It was fun to see.
Okay, thank you.
But now, let's see. Yeah, now it's time to address the elephant in the room.
Not the elephant.
I mean,
let's talk about it. I'm here.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with this elephant. But before we get deep into the elephant is that you got one of the best careers in Chicago, and that career is the adult entertainment career. Now, first off, I love that. I love those careers. Just because it's so fat that it takes a strong mind to not care what other people think. That's the first off.
Right.
But let's talk about, for those that may not know, what made you choose to get into that route?
Well, so back in 2020, that's when I started. Mm-hmm. So I used to be a dancer, a stripper, and the strip clubs closed down during the COVID, like due to COVID.
Yes, it did.
So that's what made me want to get into. It was the money that made me want to get into it, but that's what made me get into it. Like I started doing OF, and then after OF, I was just like, well, let me go take this all the way. Like I don't want to just half-ass it. You know what I mean? I want to do it completely all the way. So I did it all the way. I was like, forget it. And I had to work my way up, into like mainstream companies, like working with Brazzers and working with Bang Bros. Like I had to work myself up to that point. I started with the small pro amateur companies and stuff like that. Out here in Chicago too, like the Habib show. I worked with Habib. Actually, he wasn't my first one. My first company was DSLAF. I worked with him first, and that's where that iconic stud video came from. Like, with the do-rag, you one of the guys. That video, comment below. I know y'all know.
Yes.
But you one of the guys with the do-rag video. That was with DSLAF first. After I got out, I was still doing OnlyFans, but I wanted to go further. I did that first.
Was that the same year you got up a corporate?
I don't think. No. I think it's probably like the year afterwards.
Okay.
Or maybe a couple years, honestly. I think I may have worked with corporate that was 2020, so I think I may have worked with corporate 2022 or 2023. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe 2022.
Well, then. In a short span of 2 years, you became great at it, and then boom, your fan base it speaks for itself.
It went through the roof. It did blow up, and which was so crazy to me, because being new to the adult industry, I didn't know how deep and serious this was. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's talk about how serious it is, because it's a very serious thing. Like people like the entertainment side of that thing, but do you not understand how serious it is? And I've done research on other stars as well, and when they talk about how serious it is, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's why we got this interview, because we got to talk about how serious it is.
Yeah,
break it down.
So it's like, that's the pro amateur. So working with the mainstream, that's real deep and serious, because it's real you got paperwork to sign too for
NDAs.
No, not
NDAs.
It's called model release forms, release forms. Okay. When you go shoot with a company, you sign a model release form and a 2257 form and some other form. I forgot the name of it. But you sign these forms saying basically you give your rights away to the video rights to them. You know what I mean? So that's why I was you gotta kind of make your mind up. This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do, because it's gonna be out here basically for the world to see. And them companies not taking the videos down.
They definitely is.
They're not taking those videos down. I've had somebody try, to want to get a video taken down. They're not doing that. They're going to make you pay a nice, pretty penny to get that stuff taken down. So if that's what you do, you got to make your mind up. Your OnlyFans, you can take that down. That can be deleted. That ain't.
Especially
that's yours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But even with OnlyFans, there's certain contracts with that too, right?
You should. Everyone who do OnlyFans should be So if you work with somebody who has an OnlyFans, this is the new game. It's not even new. It's been out for a while. But on OnlyFans now, like back in 2020, when we first made the account, you can work with anybody up on the, and that could be your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you post that video, but you don't have to tag them or they don't have to have a model release form. Nowadays, you do. If that person don't have a tag, that video coming down. So you got to tag that person. So it's best to work with people who have an OnlyFans account as well. So if that person don't have an OnlyFans account, you just have to have them sign the model release forms, given their consent. So back then, you ain't had to have no consent in 2020. Now 2025, you got to have some consent. Yes, but so that's the pro amateur and mainstream. That's where they are similar at. For amateur, mainstream, you have to sign these paperwork saying that, you know, you give this company rights to this video to sell. And yeah, no, they're not taking that video down unless you pay a grip. And that's on the pro amateur side. They might let you pay. On the mainstream side, you probably gonna have to lawyer up for that. If you want to take that for real. Damn, you need lawyers. That's Bang Bros, Reality Kings, Browsers. I ain't never even read a contract. I ain't gonna lie.
You never read none of them contracts?
Not for them, because I don't need my money on. They paying big money. So I know for me to get that, if the money they paying me to shoot is big money, I know I'm gonna have to lawyer up if I want this video taken down. They paying this a production. They got this mansion you in, these all your outfits, hair, makeup for the women, outfits for the men. You know, they pick out all your clothes, they pick out locations, they paying for your hotel, they paying for your flights, you eating on set like a king and a queen on set, you eating good.
They trying to make you as comfortable as you can be before you get started.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Only thing you can't do on set is drink liquor or do drugs. So that's a mainstream company. There's no liquor, there's no drugs.
Now, I was once told that when it comes down to making these type of contents, it's all like, first off, I was told that the shit be fake and there be some steroids involved with it.
Steroids, I mean, it depends on who you working with. Like, I work with guys who is natural. That means they don't shoot up. Like, steroids is when you shoot up, like in the pouch area of your stuff right here. Shit. And it like make your thing like real bricked up. But then I work with them that most guys I work with be natural. Honestly, they don't shoot up.
I can only imagine why.
Or like some guys, you know, take Viagra. You know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Viagra.
Take your or Cialis, Viagra, Cialis, whatever they take to get up and stay up through the whole time. Cause you on set. Now you're not having sex. You're not having intercourse this whole time. But
that ain't what it looked like to me.
Nah, cause you get the set. As a woman, typically, I get the set at 8 a.m. sometimes 7 a.m. Like the earliest is being 7 a.m. So get the set at 7 a.m. Let's say that day. Now they gotta do my makeup, and you wait around for the other girl to come in. They'll do her makeup. Now the guy typically comes in around 12 p.m. So by that point, breakfast and came and all that good stuff. Y'all done ate, got comfortable, and now you're going to do your pretty girl pictures. Pretty girl pictures are pictures with your clothes on. So it's a lot of pictures. You there taking a whole bunch of pictures. You know, boom. But for everybody, all three parties. After you do your pretty girl pictures, y'all do y'all group photos together and stuff like that. After you do your group photos, now you get into the actual act of intercourse. And you're going to do 5 positions, max. Or you can do more. Let me see. No, max. 5 position max. That's so you got your riding from the frontward cowgirl, backward cowgirl, from the back, and then you got it depends, it's like a toss-up. Sometimes it can be like a weird position that they want to do, like they wrote in the script how they want it to be, but it's always going to be something. You want to have your standards, though. Those are your standards. Your riding, frontward, backward, your front to back shots, POV and stuff like that, and then whatever, this is going to be a toss-up, and this is the head both ways, you know what I mean, type thing.
6 lines.
So that's 5 right there. And then you're going to do those positions for a minimum of 5 to 7 minutes in each position. So the actual intercourse is the shortest in real life. It's the pictures that take so long to do, and taking pictures while you're in that same position. So if you riding, you're gonna sit up and hold that position. You're gonna sit up while the stuff is inside you, so then get that position. Pictures of that in each position. You have to have pictures in each position. So that's what makes it like a long time. But yeah, them contracts, that like it's serious. Like, yeah, you're gonna work. Like, you're not coming here to sit around and play. Now, pro amateur companies like the Habib Show or DSLAF, yeah, you can have a little drink. Y'all can talk and do this. I mean, you can talk on set, but you can talk, get to know somebody and all that stuff. You ain't got time for that on no mainstream set. Then you come here, you working. You come here. I personally, I break the ice though. I do break the ice and try to talk to my people who I'm going to work with, because that be so weird. Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to get to know each other a little bit? So where you from?
I was about to say, like, in these, like, you should feel like, I feel like as comfortable as people might say they would be doing these type of things, trust me.
You would not.
You're not.
You're gonna meet this strange woman and be like, girl, the whole time what I did learn, because I was like, I see why people don't be talking though. Like on set and getting to know each other, I see why.
Wow.
Because that'll turn you off. Sometimes I got turned off. I was like, you know what? Let me just see the meat. Let me just suck it. I'm gonna just suck it. Just give it to me. Don't talk no more. Please don't even talk no more.
Sometimes the conversation might be awkward, but also at the same time, like if it's somebody you just met and everything, you might, this is work, but at the same time, it's like damn, like we just been to get straight to this and it's just accept it for what it is. Like, oh.
But we be talking though, like getting to know each other, not necessarily like deep getting to know you, like, oh, where you from and all of this and your family.
Yeah, just break the ice.
Yeah, and I break the ice. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Okay, that's cool. What are your do's and don'ts? And that's what you have to go over. You have to go over your do's and don'ts in mainstream.
Yeah,
it's a whole checklist. Like, you sit here, we on camera, they record us, say all this stuff. Like, this the background stuff that you don't see. You know what I mean? Yeah. And things do be fake, for sure. So a lot of things do be fake, but I'm not gonna tell them what's fake. All
right, man. You don't gotta expose. You don't gotta expose what's fake, because I know there's some contracts you probably didn't read about that say you can't say this.
Probably, yeah.
But with that being said, at this point in day and age, is it more easier to work on the OnlyFans tip or with actual directors here?
No, the OnlyFans tip.
I had a feeling you would say that, because it's like with OnlyFans, like I don't think it's scripts involved with those.
No, you can make your own if you want to.
However you want to do it.
Yeah, if you want to make your own script.
It's so many stars off this shit. It's like, bro, you literally just do it and then boom.
Yeah, because it's called gonzo. That's when you just get straight to no script at all. It's called gonzo.
Gonzo. Okay, that's the word I learned.
So if you go straight gonzo, people like that homemade stuff though. Because personally, in my own personal, if I'm watching a flick, I like to see homemade.
And on top of it, if it's homemade, you know it's real.
Yeah, I want to see that real thrill, holy feel.
And that's also what you were participating in from time to time, right?
Yes, I still do my OnlyFans. Like, lately I haven't been working with any different male partners or nothing. I just do solo content, or I work with females type thing. But I just ain't been in the mood to take no new penis.
I guess I can understand. Yeah, especially since you like for what you said. A lot of times when you work with males, it's always bigger than what. Now it's you can handle it from what you said, from what I've known and what you said, but it's on a daily basis.
I ain't doing all that. Yeah, I ain't doing all that big dick. I ain't doing all that.
You can't take big dick on a daily basis.
Never. That's too much. Like, who's doing that? Like, women.
Technically you here, because it's like.
Yeah,
you don't handle this shit before,
but not on no daily basis though. Like,
how is it a problem doing this shit on a daily basis when you have different experiences with different men? Because
that wasn't back to back. Like, if I'm having sex with a guy on a daily basis, that's exactly what it sounds like, a daily basis. Yeah. We having sex probably twice a day.
Twice a day? Oh, man.
Breakfast and lunch type thing, or breakfast and dinner, whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway, I couldn't deal with no big old schlong, no foot long on every. You gotta have boyfriend penis. Boyfriend penis is 6 inches. That's boyfriend penis.
I learned about that thanks to Snuggie.
Yes. Boyfriend penis is 6 inches. All that big old monster, that's just for special occasions. or getting paid. That's for special occasions or getting paid. In my case, getting paid. And that's because I say this. I've done it. One time I was on set. I was out of town. I was working for a weekend. So I was working for 3 days, back to back to back.
3 days back to back.
Back. So it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, went home on Sunday type thing. Never would I do that. Actually, I worked 4 days after that week, but I worked like on Tuesday, and I was in Vegas. Worked on Tuesday with the same guy. Worked on Tuesday. His stuff so big it's crazy. Like never again on a Tuesday.
Never again.
Never, not like that. Like I would do it with him again.
Okay.
But I would not
never
do
it
back to back with him. So I worked with him on a Tuesday.
All right.
His stuff humongous. Cool. I fly out. That was in Vegas. Go to LA now. Now I'm finna shoot. No, I actually went to Miami. So went to Miami. I got to shoot with him again. 2 days in a row. And then I shot with another guy with a a big size. No. I done took the same guy 3 days and another guy who's big. No, I can't do that. This is too. I was like, this little cat, she ain't made for nothing like that. My cervix was inside out messing with that man. I ain't gonna hold. Right, crazy.
Yeah, it sounded like he was really doing a good job.
I was though. I went out because that was my first time.
That was your first time
shooting with Bank Bros. Yeah, that was my first time shooting with Bank Bros. So I had to show out. Like I had to go out there and let them know I ain't no hoe, I ain't no bitch, I ain't no punk. I'm gonna take that dick, and I took that dick, and I went home and I said, you know what?
You gonna take more?
I never do anything like that in my not back to back. Not back. I will take it maybe once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, that nigga.
Damn, that man, like you need time to prepare.
You do. Like, no, that man penis like 10 inches. That's a big, right? 10 inches is crazy.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. This what I need to know. Is the interest thing exaggerated with dicks coming like because it's like some people already stressed. They be saying 12, 16, 13.
Now when I do know for a fact, like it's like two guys in the industry whose meat is a foot long. Like take a little ruler to it, it's 1 foot long.
Oh, you can actually measure that shit.
Yeah, like it's a foot. I've never worked with him. That's not in my lane. I can barely do the 10, let alone 2 more. Heck,
So you can't take no foot longs.
No, never have. So that young fella, he has a foot long for real. He does. And the other guy, he's been in the industry for a long time. Brickzilla is rumored. Brickzilla's 14 is rumored. Like he said, I think somebody said fully erect. He's like 14. But like regular is 12. So.
Bro, hey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, a lot of women love work with that guy. Continue.
Oof. I don't know how they doing it. But 10 is like my max. I ain't trying to go no bigger than that. Because I did tell him though, if I have to go bigger than that, if you place me, and you can set your tone and your standards. Like I'll let it be known.
Now that's what I do love about this industry. Like even though it is what it is. First off, all about consent, and also what all you're comfortable with. Because people think that you do this, you just do everything. No, it's certain shit you don't want to do and don't have to.
And you ain't got to do it. And don't let them people try to steer you wrong and be like, yeah, you don't have to do that. No. I set my turn. I set my standards. If I do work with somebody bigger than 10 and up, so them bigger guys, it has a lot more money on the line. But I know they're not trying to pay that type of money either. So I just said it's so high that I know you're not going to pay that.
Another thing. This is what I got to point out. You have once said, if you're going to be doing any special collabs, the price is $10,000. Mm-hmm. Do you still have that price available or no? Mm-mm. Okay, it's higher than that? Or you just dump it overall?
No, them people be playing games. Like, I'm not finna do that.
So
if you can't pay $10,000, I know you can't pay no more than what I really want.
Come on.
What I really want?
What you really
want? I want $1 million right now. $1 million.
You want $1 million out flat?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, let's break down. What all comes with this $1 million?
The weekend. You get the whole experience, me.
Just one weekend?
Yeah. I ain't and that's the problem. You ain't trying to pay 10,000, so I know you ain't trying to pay no meal. Like, let's be real. Cat don't even sell for $1 million. Cat not selling for no $1 million. Only way to get that is if you get married into somebody who got some money. You know what I mean? You was on some real good escorting type of shit. You was escorting real good. You sold that cat to a real rich man, got married in, got yourself put in the wheel and the life insurances and all type of shit. Had a baby with that man, so you really locked in for life. All right. That's how you get $1 million.
Now, let's put it like this. Let's say they do get it 10,000. That's just for that one video or whatever the case they're trying to get. But if you talking millions, first off, they're gonna need more than just that. They're gonna need more.
They ain't getting it.
You telling me $1 million for one video is what you really want?
Yeah, they ain't getting it.
$1 million, and this on some amateur shit or some actual?
No, this is whoever gonna pay it. Whoever gonna pay it can get it. That's that. But I also know you're not gonna pay it. So since I can't get it, you can't get it either. So there we go.
Okay, but you're still at least being fair with 10,000. Oh yeah, that's just going off real.
No, the 10 is going off the table. Period.
Damn,
that's off the table. Period. But when I said 10, everyone was like, "That ain't worth that." I was like, "That."
Fuck what they talking about.
I thought 10K was reasonable.
No. First off, 10K is reasonable. Let's make that 1,000% clear. 10K is reasonable. They the ones that saying that's not reasonable. First off, they don't have the 10,000. But let's say even if they do. If you have 10,000 for this, you should have more money than what you actually is given. But,
Come on now.
That just goes to show your fan base. Like you got. As a matter, this is why I should have asked you. Like you said, you began your career as a stripper at one point. Do you feel like you being a stripper is why you was able to have the fan base that you have when you first started?
No, I just was raw. Like I always been raw. So like I never danced in the city of Chicago, but I danced. I never danced. I danced in Chicago one night with my homegirl for All-Star Weekend when All-Star Weekend was here in Chicago. Chicago clubs is weak. The strip clubs don't have no money. They want you to basically stand on your head and suck a dick for you to get $1,000 in a night. Chicago too, you gotta do too much work to be out here dancing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't doing all that. And then like, I ain't doing all that. I want to sit down. So I used to work at Iowa in a white club and a gentleman's club. And I like to sit down and have a conversation. And then when he ready to go to the back and get his dance, I'm ready to go with you too, Daddy. Let's go. Mr. Jim, let's go. He driving trucks, hard-working brother. He here on lunch type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's just easier working at gentlemen's clubs. I'm not rocking with no Chicago strip clubs out here. It's so weak. Like, it's just weak, you know. Opposed to a gentleman's club. I ain't got to work hard. I ain't got to do too much. All I got to do is have a conversation and get on the pole. That's it, so.
Well,
but I would say like my body always been nice. I always had like a whole bunch of people kind of knew who I was or knew who I am. So yeah, that did kind of like my first night on OnlyFans. I made like $300 something. Like it was $3 something in less than an hour. Like quick as ever. I'm talking about I put a twerk video up, $300. I said,
that's just a twerk video.
I said, it's like that. I'm outside. I called my homegirl, I called my best friend. I said, bitch, we going outside tonight. I just made a little money off a twerk video. I'm finna keep this going. And I kept it going. And it just kept growing and growing and growing. So I must have had like a whole bunch of people who wanted to see me like online. And then online presence is different from in real life presence.
I agree heavily.
It's so weird though. Do you feel like it's weird?
Yeah. No. Not for me, because I have a job that requires me to talk to multiple people here. So it's not me. But now, let's say I was in the same lane that you're in. Okay, bet. Then maybe that would be,
yeah,
some shit.
Because it's like the people who want to see me online don't want to see me in real life.
Why don't want to see you?
I don't know. It's weird, like that, because they're like behind a computer screen and they like to, they like to talk to you behind a computer. I guess it's like an online girlfriend type of thing. But
and I guess it's also because like they don't know how they would react if they was in front of you for real. Like before you put up me, I was nervous. Like damn, I'm gonna really beat Daphne. but I knew I could handle it the moment I got up with you though.
Right.
And as you see, one of the best conversations we had.
Cool, real cool brother. That Chicago way, real cool. Shout out to Chicago way.
Oh, thank you.
Real cool brother. But I just thought that was kind of funny and weird. Like, you would think if you talk to me online on my OnlyFans, you would want to see me in real life.
I'm saying.
You would think that, but no, it'd be like, nah, they cool. Like, I just want to tip you from right here, and I want you to do certain things on this phone screen for me, like solo videos, or like feet stuff, or stuff like that. They don't be wanting to link up. Now, the people who I have met when I was stripping outside the club and stuff like that, because of my porn career, I've never done no link ups or nothing like that. Yeah. But when I was stripping, I used to do some link ups. But now them people, they still want to link up in person.
Of course they still want to link up.
Because, they had the real thing in person. They like, I don't care about all that OnlyFans, girl. I want to see you in person. And that's why you should not sell no cat outside the club. For real. Because now that's the truth. You mess up your money
you do that and then
in the club a little bit.
And sometimes niggas do be crazy out here. And I'm glad you never had that experience. Oh, you have?
No, I said they do to be crazy, but
you never had that experience.
I have never experienced that. I thank God for that. Like, oh my goodness, I've been in so many different places I shouldn't have been probably.
I think it's because they not only respect you, but you also give respectable vibes here. Like with everything that you do here, I don't think no one could disrespect you.
No, I have, and I thank God for that too. I've never been disrespected on set or
on set,
offset in person, by a fan or anything. It's always love, and I love that. It's like, oh wow, like the internet be one thing, you know what I mean? They talk on the internet and whatnot, but in real life, when they step to me in real life, men and women and children, they all come to me like, oh my God, I love you, Daphne. Like, I just had this baby boy in the store.
Oh, baby boy.
It was a little baby boy. He probably 7 or 8 or something like that.
8?
Yeah, because he know me from corporate. So, the kids love corporate. So, right. So, he 7 or 8. I'm talking about, I'm in the Walmart. This man, I'm pushing my cart. Actually, this was yesterday. This is Sunday. This is yesterday. So, I'm in Walmart Sunday. This baby boy, I'm pushing my cart. He's walking in and his face lit up. He said, and I just looked at him and smiled. I was like, hey. And he's like, oh my God. So I'm checking out. I'm in the self-checkout. So funny. The boy runs he's jumping. I swear. He Daphne, I love you. Can you tell corporate I'm his biggest fan? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I just love that for him. I love that for me. I love that for the kids. He's like, can I please take a picture with you? I'm like, yeah, of course we can take a picture. And I love the kids. Who don't love the kids? You know what I mean? That's the future. Who don't love the children? So I took that picture and I had my little Sunday's best on and I felt good about it because I love the kids and I love to make people happy in general. Now, when people mind being in the gutter and whatnot, that'd be weird to me. It'd be like...
Nah, I was going to ask you, when it comes down to the kids specifically, because I was a child once too, but kids specifically. Porn career, then the content career with the entertainment.
Yeah. Now that'd be adults though. That's an adult man.
Oh, so you deal with that with more adults.
Yeah, adults. Kids don't know nothing about me. They be, you're from
what?
Yeah, now little boys, teenage boys, probably 14, that age group.
Okay.
And up.
Oh, okay.
They may know me, but them little kids, them not 5, but he was 7 or 8. But them little boys, them little 6 to 7, 8 year old.
That's a corporate.
They don't know. All they know me from is corporate and SkinBone and everybody else. They just know oh my God, that's Daphne. I love you. Yeah,
and I'm glad that you're able to have a fan base where things can be separated.
Yeah, and I like that the adults respect it too. It's I'm sure that little boy told his mama or his daddy, whoever he was with, but they was probably looking like, oh, corporate? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You right. Oh. Go ahead. Go house good in or whatever,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It happens all the time. With children, it always happens all the time, so.
Yeah, but that's good. Now, with that being said, throughout everything that's happened in the career, what would you say was the best decision you made? Is between the porn careers and then the entertainment careers, what do you feel was the better decision for you that you was best comfortable in?
Well, I'm the most comfortable in where I'm at now in my life. is content creation with comedy and skits. Like, I'm not getting out of the adult entertainment. I'm not getting out of it.
So you don't see yourself ever throwing that to the side?
No, yeah, I do. But I'm saying, but not right now. Like, I'm not getting out of it currently, but I will say I've been a lot more focused on my interviews and my comedy skits and stuff like that, opposed to the adult entertainment side. Because it's like, if I keep one side up, the comedy and skits, it kind of it goes into the OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Because I still post content on my OnlyFans. You got to post content on your fans or you'll lose your page. So I still post content on there. I still talk to my fans on there and everything. I still go live on my OnlyFans and everything. But I feel like if I push the comedy content and skits and interviews, I still get a lot of traction on my OnlyFans. Like, it kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, everything,
you see what I'm saying?
Everything works out.
Yeah, I'm like, and then my Twitter, I'm at 1 million followers on Twitter now, so I've really been posting on there, going crazy, and that's how you promote yourself and keep the OnlyFans going. The OnlyFans is like a machine; it keep going. If you do other things, the OnlyFans gonna see the numbers. You know what I mean? As long as that link stay in my bio, I'm gonna see the numbers regardless. You know, so
indeed. And I ain't gonna lie, that's something that I feel like with the OnlyFans, like, if you want to keep it there, keep it, but use that to invest in what you really want to do.
Yeah.
So
but I've done that though. I did get into real estate. I got into real estate.
That's exactly what we was going to talk about. Where did that kick in at for you?
So I told myself once I made enough money in the adult industry.
Which I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I thought
tremendous amount of money at that.
Yeah, I made a decent pretty penny, you know. So I told myself, once I make enough money in real estate, I'm going to buy a property, which I did. I bought it and I flipped it. My Instagram, so you can see it on Instagram at Daphne's Developments LLC. And,
LLC is all right, man.
Yeah, that's a real business. That's a real thing. But I told myself I was gonna buy a property. Like, the love for real estate came from growing up. My grandfather was an architect, so I used to watch him design homes. And I just knew, like, I know that's the way to, like, financial freedom is through ownership. You know, so I got a house. Well, a condo, but a home, you know, so I feel like that's the way to financial freedom. You know, when I'm ready to leave it, I'll leave it, sell it, or I may rent it out. I probably will never rent it, honestly, though. I'm going to just sell it just because I don't want to be no landlord. I thought I wanted to be a landlord in the beginning, but I don't. So, yeah, that's how I got my love, from my grandfather being an architect till I tell myself, you have to do something with this money. And that's what content creators need to understand, though. You know, when you make this money, you ain't gonna look like this and be like this for the rest of your life. You need to get this money and invest it somewhere. You know, whether that be stocks or something, or whatever other business that you're good at. Make sure it's a lucrative business. Invest it. Do the research behind it. You know what I mean? And invest. And you should own something. You should own you something. You know, start small. Maybe it will be a condo. It don't have to be no whole house, because a house is a lot to keep up with. I will say that. A house is a lot to keep up with. But that's why I was like, let me start small and get a condo. So that's where the love of real estate came from.
Bro, and I ain't gonna lie. But like we said earlier at the beginning of this interview, grandparents matter. Seeing your grandfather do all that is what motivated you. And that's exactly why, hey, look where we at. Look where we at.
That's exactly, that is exactly. So with
that being said, like you say you own real estate. So you own houses, right?
Well, no, I only own one condo.
One condo? All right, bet. I can get one of them.
Listen, when I get me a building, I will help you.
All right.
I will help you. I got you. But I definitely want to have more properties. Like, that is my end all be all type of thing. I want to.
I thought that was the main goal, like real estate, like own multiple houses and then have multiple tenants. I think that's what they call.
Yeah. The people. Yeah. So your renters, your tenants. Yeah. So, like, honestly, I wanted to go that route too and buy me a building, and I still do. But I'm more so leaning to buying single family homes and buying it, flipping them and selling them. That's kind of like my thing. I want to do that because, like I said, I don't want to be a landlord at all. But it is like tempting to buy a building. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'd rather just buy a single family home, buy it, flip it a little bit and then sell it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right, and why specifically a single family home? If there's a reason why.
I just like single family homes. I feel like they're a little easier in my opinion. Like after flipping my crib, that was hard. I ain't gonna say like to you, flipping that crib was hard. I didn't know nothing about no construction. Now I know about like chicken wire in these old Chicago buildings. Like Chicago has a lot of old buildings. There's chicken wire and all this stuff. It's hard to cut through all that concrete and asbestos coming out the roof. It's a whole bunch of that's a lot going on in these old buildings. You know what I mean? You got what's that, cast iron pipes and stuff. You got to redo all your pipes and stuff. And I'd rather just do it. I'd rather do it in a single family home, so I don't have to deal with other units below me or nothing like that. So. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I like single family homes, and it's just easier. Like I already know what I want when I go into it. I know exactly what it's gonna look like, the inside, the outside. I just can see something, pick it out, and just know, yeah, that's gonna be it right there. That's gonna be good, you know. So as long as it has good bones, it has to have good bones.
Mm-hmm. And what I also wanted to ask was like, do you feel like, since for entertainment purposes, like, would you ever get like a house that or kind of whatever case for strictly the content, like, cause
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I would, like, I definitely would. I think that'd be really cool, honestly. Like, yeah. I definitely would invest in something like that for sure. Or maybe if it would be solely, like, it probably wouldn't be solely for content, but I would have a dedicated area for content, like maybe in my basement or something. This is strictly content shit or something. You know what I mean? So. Maybe not a whole house for it, but a basement area be dedicated.
Yeah. Now I asked because the main people I've seen you with recently was Tip. Mm-hmm. And I also seen you with KK and everything. But it's like with those, there are people who's also in the content and entertainment lane as well. Yeah. And especially Tip, like, she's real dedicated. And yeah. She made it off making coffee. Yeah. It's all type of things to that.
There's so many things you can do, you know what I mean? That was her passion. She liked coffee. So she said, hey, why I don't make coffee? You know what I mean? Do your passion, for sure. You never know what's going to pop off, you know what I mean? So.
And with working with other female entertainers in this lane, do you feel like that's what also makes this more easier for you to be a part of? Because it's like, you're not the only female doing it. Because like with almost every lane you're in is damn near male dominant. Yeah, right. I feel like it does make it easier and make it a lot more comfortable to see a lot more women in it, especially black women too. You know what I mean? It makes it a lot more comfortable. It makes it a lot more easier. We have a community, and this is what I love about it too, that we do have a community. It's like a lot of females, you would think like, they be like, oh, Chicago females this, Chicago females that. Now we really be so cool. Like when we all come together, it ain't nothing but love. Like ain't nobody talking about nobody behind nobody's back or doing this or saying that. You know what I mean? It's not drama. Like we're not catty. We're not catty at all. So I love that about our community. We all support each other. You know what I mean? So I think that's really cool. And I had to, let that be known. But yes, I feel like it is easier since it's more females in this lane too. So. And normally with females being around other females, like it'd be support, but it's always that one gossip girl, Yeah. But, and it's not like that, and it's so cool. I love that. You know what I mean? We all mind our business. We can't judge nobody. We can't talk about this other person or talk about this other person. Nah, because this person got this going on, this person got this going on. We all got life going on around us. We just trying to make it. We just trying to make these skits, make these videos, put them out, produce good content for our fans, for the people who support us, friends, family, whatever, and so we can support ourselves. You know what I mean? So ain't no need. I guess I love that we're mature enough to understand that. Yes.
So yeah.
And with that being said, will you ever start streaming?
Yes.
Like your own stream? Like I know you participate in other streams.
Yes, I would do my own stream. Yes, I want to do my own stream so bad. I just did a stream for the first time when I was in Atlanta working with Robbie World. And I just thought that was so funny. Like I was ill prepared. I would say that. Like I ill prepared for sure. Like, I mean, you can stream on your phone and everything you can, but I'm trying to be out there in it. I need my 2 computers. I need my Android. I need my good lighting.
Wait, Androids?
Yeah, because on streaming, it's better. It's free game. It's better to use an Android phone when you stream on Twitch.
All right, break this down. Break this down. I've seen everybody with an iPhone on Twitch. You gotta break this down.
Look on YouTube. Look on YouTube, and they're going to tell you. I did my research with this on purpose.
Oh, you did research?
Yes, I did my research on purpose. Now I have an iPhone. That's what I use. It did well or whatever, but for that good quality, get you a little Android. That thing be hidden. I don't know why Twitch and Androids go hand in hand. I don't know the science behind it. But look on YouTube, for real. Look on YouTube. I watched a little YouTube tutorial. It was like a 30, 40 minute of this lady talking about it and everything. I said, okay.
Hey, send me that. Send me that.
I got you.
I will sit here and watch that.
I got you. And honestly, nowadays, there's so many tutorials out there. Like, it don't matter which ones you watch. They all going to tell you some different little pieces and everything, but finding your niche is really what it is. Like, you could talk about everything and nothing on there. You know what I mean?
Everything and nothing.
Everything and nothing. You could just vlog your life. Like, you know what I mean? We did hide and seek, and we got a little crib. We got to rent out a crib and did hide and seek on Twitch. You know what I mean? So that was fun. It really was fun. Adults playing hide and seek. It's crazy. I ain't playing no hide and seek forever.
I ain't playing hide and seek.
It's so fun. It was fun. We did hide and seek in the dark on Twitch.
Well, that was my
hide and seek tag.
Like,
what?
When you was 10, 9, 11, man.
Hide and seek tag.
I ain't did that in years.
For real. And that was my first time playing hide and seek. And since I was a kid, I said, dang, it's decent. We on Twitch with it. So but I would say it is an investment. Like, that's an investment, you know what I mean? So that's bad. Yeah. But you can still start with your phone, even if you got an iPhone. You can still start with your iPhone and your tripod and your little light. You'll be all right. And just make sure you're on Wi-Fi, so because it'll be lagging. Yeah. That's the only thing with Twitch, it'll be lagging. So make sure you're on some Wi-Fi and you'll be all right.
Yeah. All right, bet. Well, that's some game for Twitch. I bet. Can't wait to see how all that's going out for me. I'm trying to learn this myself here, but me personally, I'm very more so hands-on. So it's like I be wanting somebody to sit there and walk me through it.
I get you. And Twitch is a little weird too, because like I couldn't even copy and paste my Twitch link to put in my bio, but then I've had to like figure it out type shit. It's just weird how they got it set up. But if you in that streaming world, and it's a big world to be in. It's really like money in that too, you know what I mean? But you do gotta build yourself up to get to the point to make money. Like YouTube, you gotta build your page up to even be able to get monetized. You know, so you gotta put work. At the end of the day, it's a job. You have to work. You have to work for it.
Pretty much everything is a job.
It is. It is a job, so you have to work for it.
Yeah. All right, and now for the last question before I ask the two most important questions here.
Okay.
Is I want to know. Also, I'm doing two different ones here. Now, the last one. You recently locked in with Young Will, someone who is first off a good friend of mine, as I would like to say, and he was someone who is dedicated into influencing the positive, beautiful, come together side of Chicago. Yeah, and I like that. So tell me, like, how long have you been aware of the Unity movement, and how much of an influence would you say it has on you?
I've been aware of the Unity movement for some time now, honestly. You know what I mean? I used to, I got a couple homies from the mosque and everything that know of that brother, and through them, I don't know him personally, but I've heard great things. And I was like, you know what? Let me follow this page. And how like important it is to me and anything for unity and peace. We pushing peace, baby.
Yes, we are
pushing peace. For real. Like, I can't sit here and tell somebody, you know, this is what I can say. I won't say what I can't say because I can't say. Mm-hmm. What I will say and what I can say is you gotta love your brother. You gotta love your sister. Chicago, you know, can be a scary place. And even before we take it to the streets of Chicago and everything, your mind is a scary place. If you stuck in your mind and you don't believe in nothing, this goes back to our previous conversation, you don't believe in nothing, you will fall for anything. Yeah. You know what I mean? You gotta have a support system. You gotta know that people out here care about you and love you. So you won't even go out here trying to do no craziness. And love can conquer all. I truly believe love can conquer all if you just have some compassion for people and thought about people, it could truly make a difference. You know what I mean? If we, and I told Will this, if we just did follow some of the simple concepts that we were taught as children, like in pre-K, we all learned to treat others how you want to be treated, respect, compassion.
You would think learning that as a child, you would embrace it in your adult ways,
and those are simple concepts. And if we all did those things as adults, the world would truly be a better place. Not just the world, Chicago would.
The world in general. The world in general.
Well, Chicago, we all would benefit from that. You know what I mean? But it'd be that ego. It'd be that pride.
Yeah.
People can't let that ego and that pride go. So, but I love the unity movement. I love what they're doing. They really out here in these streets putting in work. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah,
you gotta
participate with it too.
You know what I mean? You gotta have a support system. You gotta have people around you that love you, care about you. Even if anybody told you this today, I love you. You know what I mean?
I love you too.
I love you.
Yeah. All right, now for the most important questions here. We're going to call it a beautiful Monday, coming to the conclusion. How are you feeling mentally throughout thinking about everything you've been through in life leading up to this point and your future that's coming up? It's a lot in store for you, and I see a lot of great things, and I also feel like you being the person you is going to be what I feel like a lot of people may need to try working towards being you turn to life to Christ, and you still doing everything that you're doing, and everything is going tremendously in your favor. But I understand a lot of this can be stressful, a lot of this can be pressure, etc., things like that. So how are you feeling mentally?
Mentally, I feel peaceful. I feel good. I feel peaceful.
And a lot of people need to be feeling peaceful. So what are the things you do to protect your peace?
Put that phone down.
See, I can't do that. I'm a blogger.
I understand. But at some point you may, if it don't bother you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But for me, I have so many people on the internet, comments and all of this and all of that, which a lot of comments be positive, but a lot of comments be negative. And then the stuff I'm consuming, I want things that I consume in my life to be positive and beneficial to my life. So to keep my peace, I put the phone down. I work out regularly. I eat healthy. You know what I mean? I don't eat no pork, no swine, no pork on my folk. You know what I mean? No pork on my folk, no swine, but I cook my own meals. I eat whole meals. I do my little facial. Actually, I just went to the store when I saw that little baby boy. I went to Walmart yesterday, like I said, and I picked up a new facial spray. It has aloe vera and cucumbers in it. And just doing things that pour into you. So that was like an example of me pouring into me, because I like taking care of my skin. So that was doing something for me. I don't care how small it was. Just a little bottle, got a little bottle of spray bottle of aloe vera and cucumber. To me, that was so big. You know what I mean? So it's the small things and taking heed in the little things. Wake up and smell the damn roses. Be happy. Don't wake up and be angry, and stop eating them vapes. Stop eating up the weeds. First thing you do in the morning, you wake up, you roll up. Damn, did you drink some water? Can you get up out the bed?
So waking and baking.
Don't wake and bake then. Come on, you don't need it.
Hey, women too, because there's a lot. It's
I'm talking about everybody, women and men. This go for everybody. Stop waking and baking. Go drink you some water first, man. Start your day off right. Go walk around your house and dust off the windowsill or something. Stop waking up and eating them vapes. Stop doing that. That's addiction, for real. If you gotta wake up and instantly do that, or something so small, stop waking up and just picking your phone up. Go use the bathroom first. Go brush your teeth, drink some water, feel good before you go bombard your mind with all this chaos. So pour into yourself in so many words is what I'm saying. That's what I've been working on, pouring into myself. I've been on my workout journey this is the 4th week now. Also, coming up on a month, so the 4th week now. I've been getting up at 4 a.m. going to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's changed my life. It truly has. It's changed my life around.
For sure. And I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking milk first thing when I wake up in the morning, so I'm gonna start drinking water. It might make a tremendous difference.
Yes,
and I drink milk because I eat cereal first. But
okay.
Yeah.
That's your breakfast. You getting your Wheaties in. You getting your Wheaties up in here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Drink you some water. Then eat the cereal. You know what I mean? What?
Yeah. Maybe I gotta switch up my own eating routine.
Switch it up a little bit. Why not? What?
Sure.
Long
Still
as you eating, long as you eating breakfast though. You know what I mean? As long as you eating something, feeding your body something. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I could just give a little advice.
Of course. Yeah. And now for the final and most important question of all, and that's TCW feedback. And it's because it's feedback because no matter what, it's always room for improvement if there is, but there's also some things you like to know about yourself.
Okay.
Now, this is one of the first interviews I've ever done with a star such as you.
Okay.
And I've never thought I would even have this possible. This became possible. And also, for a decent amount of time, I didn't know that you was this in tune with the page and everything. So that means a lot that you support the way. So I definitely appreciate that, especially because I support you heavily.
Thank y'all for supporting me.
Seeing everything you're doing as a young black woman, it's amazing. We need more black women like you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, heart to heart, why you as a black woman support the Chicago way?
I support it because y'all support everybody. It don't matter what you do, who you are. I see y'all on my page. I'm like, dang, how they post this? Y'all are a true vlog page for real. Y'all stay in the streets like y'all know what's going on. Y'all posting it. So I rock with y'all for staying in tune with your people. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's specifically for Chicago. It's the Chicago way. You know,
all dedicated to the city.
I appreciate y'all staying dedicated to your city, staying up on the latest news, the latest trends, and everything that's going on in the city. So I appreciate that. I rock with that. Like y'all really doing y'all job then. You know what I mean? So I rock with that.
I love to hear where I'm doing a good job, but I also love to hear where I need to improve at. So if there's anything that you feel like the way you need to do to improve or get better at,
okay. I know. I'ma always say pushing peace. Pushing peace, push more peace. I don't care how much.
All right, more peace.
Put more peace. You push peace, keep pushing some more. You know what I mean? I feel like all vlogs, of course, it's for mess and drama.
Hey, I ain't for the mess.
Nah, y'all a little messy though sometimes, you know. Y'all a little messy.
No, but I don't love the messy. It's the
But y'all gotta post what y'all gotta post. It's y'all job. Y'all are media. It's media. It's your job.
It is for media.
But
all right.
I feel like all vlogs can post more positivity. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's why I post it.
So post some more.
All right, bet. Post some more. Now, what I want to give an update with everybody on is, at this point, the Chicago. I mean, first off, I've been supporting the Uni movie, but now I'm gonna find a way to like mix the brands in. Me personally, I've been dying to get more deeper into like finding ways to put the positive in the air more than I already have been. And I tried doing so when I did my most viral interview with Tay Savage and Blazing Dog, considering their stories and situations. And I tried giving y'all a sign. Hopefully, y'all took it as a sign that this is what I was actually planning, and this is how I, as a person, actually genuinely feel. Right. But I want to do more of that. And I've been rocking with Young Will for a long time. I've been supporting the Uni movie the moment it started. But now I want to make it more official so that way y'all can see for yourselves that this is me. Because I don't need y'all misinterpreting anything. Because, yes, the controversial things can catch the eye. But this is what I want you to see. Exactly. So I hear you all the way on that. So I'll do more and I'll show more by doing more. I'm going to step outside with them.
If you want change, you got to be the change.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Indeed. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a Muslim, but I will walk with the Muslims, the brothers.
And you know, I don't go into all that separation and whatnot.
Agreed.
I don't do all that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Belief. It's the same.
I ain't supposed to get. We ain't getting into no war over what we believe in. I'm happy you believe in something. Not. That's all. You know, I'm just happy you believe in something. At this point, you know, that's okay. Yeah. But long as we all trying to push peace, we all on the same page. Hey. Yeah. That's where ego come into. We ain't getting no religious wars. We ain't doing that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Regardless of what religion it is, at the end of the day, we all got the same mission. So let's all just come together. That's what it's all about. Now, with that being said, any final remarks, final comments, anything you want to get off your chest, let people know?
No. Just make sure you all follow me on Instagram at Daphne ThickA. You can follow my YouTube at Writing Shotgun with Daphne. My Twitter, ThickAss Daphne. And I just want to say thank you to the Chicago Wave page for having me. I appreciate you all. It's been a pleasure, and the pleasure is all mine.
Of course. And with that being said, thank you for your time once more. And like I said, and like she said, follow her on IG, Twitter, and all that. And most importantly, subscribe to that OF. Y'all know y'all want to.
Click that link in that bio. Y'all know what's going on.
Yes, indeed. But thank you, Daphne. You will always forever be a part of Chicago Wave. I hope we can get a part 2 done whenever you're available, whenever you feel like it's the perfect time for it.
Yes,
and I don't want it to go years. We can do months, but how much time you need, how much time I'm willing to take.
I got you.
So yes, thank you. You always be a part of the wave. Hope to see you out here in these streets for some peace. If I see you. Ciao.
Peace.
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.